Alright guys, my name is Civilian Tactics and welcome on into some more Gates of Hell. Now usually, what I do with this game is I usually make, what do you call it? I usually make up cinematics for this game. Now the problem with making cinematics for this game is that they take a hell of a long time to actually produce. So the way I'm going to work it is I'm going to do slightly different thing with it. If you guys have ever seen the old combat mission games, the way people do those, where they play the game, but every now and then there are cinematic moments where the person will speak over it but show something in a cinematic way. I'm going to try that with this game, okay, because that means I will be able to put videos out faster for you guys but not lose any of the cinematic goodness that you guys are used to seeing. So our objective is to hit Isigny and basically take over the northern half of the town, or liberate the northern half of the town. So, for that I have currently on the map an infantry platoon, my platoon HQ, or my company HQ, I've got an infantry platoon, I've got the platoon leader right here for some weird reason. I don't actually know why, but for some weird reason it never seems to... Okay, I don't know what's going on there. For some weird reason the thing won't show the correct thing. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. I'll try and fix it in a second. I've got a tank, I've got a ammo truck, and I've got a fuel truck. I also have 3 artillery guns sitting here at the edge of the map I will bring in shortly. And with this being a editor battle, I have the ability to spawn in more infantry or more platoons, more vehicles as I need them. So we're going to get straight into the battle. We're going to bring up those artillery guns that I mentioned a moment ago, if I can actually select them. We're going to bring them up and into the field. And we are going to start this off with a shelling. So once the guns are in place, like I said, we're going to kick things off with a shelling. I don't believe these 105s use smoke rounds at all, so it's just going to be HE rounds, then we will push in as needed. Alright, guns have been given their firing coordinates. That was a beautiful initial volley. So we're going to give about 2 or 3 volleys and then we'll start to move the infantry and the tanks in. The logistics crews, however, are going to stay back. Alright. So with that, I'm going to start sending in our infantry squads. So first platoon is currently rolling in, which is good. We also want the tank up here. Oh, boys have entered into a skirmish with the enemy. It was like one of them was calling out positions there beside the road. He had a pair of binoculars out, same with the one at the bottom of the screen. Yeah, the one by the road's his binoculars back out. I think that indicates that we're calling out positions, I'm not sure. Okay, so as you can see, I've got my platoon HQ falling back on the top side because they were sitting in a crossfire. I have my my company HQ falling back. My platoon HQ was the ones that ran towards the bottom half of the screen. Basically just getting them off the road and out of fire. So right now, as you can see, top right hand corner, the Germans are, you can currently see two standing what looks like with binoculars, and the rest are off at the side of the screen. I'll get them in camera view in a minute. It looks like my rifle unit is able to see some of them at the very least. So we're going to basically start to push in now. Alright, so I've told my rifle guys right here to basically suppress German positions. The bar team crossing over the road, they guys are hopefully going to be able to lay down effective fire without being picked off. Okay, we've got the bar gunner in position. He's sitting right over here. Currently suppressing the Germans behind this wall. I've also brought the tank up. So at this point I've got the tank practically suppressing the guys over on this wall while my unit moves up. Alright, well I told him to suppress the guys, but he decided that they needed a HE surprise. Alright, he decided they needed two. Okay, so at this point I've got my rifle unit pushing up. I've got the tank also still letting rounds off. I pulled back my bar gunners because, or my bar squad, because they were getting lit up like Christmas trees, and I've pretty much just moved up the rest of the platoon. So far we have two German positions. This position and this position are both cleared out. Okay, so at this point I've got my rifle squad currently pinning the Germans down on the corner of the building on the right side, and the other half of the squad, the other four guys out of the 8 are pushing up on the left, as you can see by the sandbags on the left side of the screen. The back of the screen, I'm basically just moving up all of my units slowly. Oh, the German armour has arrived. That one just got a, just got a Sherman 75 shell right through the front and side. Now, the Shermans that we are using are the Sherman 75s, so the Panzer shouldn't be able to knock it out immediately, maybe after a good few hits, but not immediately, hopefully. Alright, so the tank drill didn't go in my favour, the Sherman got knocked out. But I do have another two coming up from the rear lines, and my anti-tank guys are moving up right here. So hopefully that should mean that we can eliminate these two tanks. Speak of the devils, and they're sure to appear. Okay, these guys I should be able to pull back, which they took the tank crew from, or the two surviving tank crew from the tanks. That looked like a good double penetration. One round went through here and hit that one at the back. Because that Sherman's about to cook off shortly, so we need to stay away from it. Alrighty, so I'm going to leave the icons on this time just so you guys can see what squad is what. As you can see, I've got my medics moved up, my bar team, which is these guys, is moving up. My rifle squad here has lost 2 of its members. We just knocked out that other Panzer. Now my command team is over here. These guys are my company command. These ones are my platoon command, basically. The idea is that we're basically going to hook left from here and fight along this route. What I might do, however, is bring up my ammo truck first of all and get everyone resupplied. Because a lot of these boys did some good fighting. This tank still hasn't cooked off. It seems to just be burning from the head, so that's good, but I'm still keeping my forces away from it before anybody says, because I don't want it being I don't want it to explode and take out anything around about it. So with the ammo truck, I'm probably going to bring the ammo truck up to here, bring it into this field, and then wrap it around wide. So if the tank does explode, the ammo truck shouldn't be taken out. Or if it does start to cook off, I can catch the ammo truck before it comes out the field, and I can reverse it backwards. So let's go ahead and bring that up. I can select it. Let's get that brought up. There's the ammo truck coming in. But yeah, I know you guys absolutely loved the cinematics I put up when I did the custom German and Russian campaign. Or German-Russian campaign. But yeah, those cinematics, they just take way too long to actually make. So that's how I'm trying this out, where it's kind of regular gameplay, but with cinematic shots and such mixed in. And I'm just basically going to do it, that every now and then I play it like this, where you see the icons, and you actually see me moving the men around and such. But most of the time, it's just going to be this view that you see with me speaking. So, where's that ammo truck? The truck's right there. We're going to bring it into the field, like I'd said, and we're going to bring it wide, basically. I'm going to give that tank a wide berth. You scooch forward. I don't want anything near that thing just in case it does cook off. And I also don't want this thing set up or sitting here too long, just in case it does get hit. Because believe me, I've seen the size of explosions for this game when your ammo vehicles get hit. And it's not good. The reason why I'm leaving this section in is because I know that some of you do like seeing the logistics work. Okay. It's been a few seconds. That should be long enough for these guys to have been rearmed, because they didn't use all that much ammo in the very start. I mainly needed to resupply these two because they did, at the start when you seen them pushing in, they were doing suppressing fire, which does use a lot of ammo from your units. What I'm going to do is slowly reverse this thing back so it's out the way of German fire. And then we are going to basically push up this way. Okay, now while we are attacking the lower right area, as you can see, I'm also sending units along the left section from the way we came in, so that they will hit the left flank of the enemy. So at the moment, I've got men moving in. I've got the platoon leader squad suppressing that wall, that first wall, this one. Oh, I forgot about the mouse capture off. They're suppressing the first wall where you see the bullets pinging off it, pinging down that squad. And I've got the bar gunner and the rifle unit for this squad moving up. Okay, now I have my guys moving up on this side, As you can quite clearly see, the men are basically pushing in, but I am suppressing enemy squads. Okay, you guys can stop shooting. You, no, stay there. There we go. I'm focused at last. Had to break line of sight with the other group of enemies. Do this. Okay, so the assault on the left flank is going well. Over here on the right flank, we're going to get things shifting. Getting these units to move up. Okay, now I'm going to leave my support units monitoring the bridge. So if the enemy tries to bring in enemy reinforcements, they won't be able to. Okay, the assault on the right side seems to be doing well, for the most part. You boys pin that group down. Okay, they can't because they're just hitting the wall because they can't see you guys. Okay, so on the left side is going relatively well. Oh, stunned, I believe. The Sherman took a Panzerschreck to the front. Okay, busted its track. And knockout. Probably definitely knocked out right now. Yep, it's knocked out. Still, left side attack's doing decent job there. Let me see if you can hit that. Don't run all the way straight at it, you idiot. It does have a machine gun as a backup. Okay. That's a good shot. One Panzer down on the left hand side. Excellent. Go there. But yeah, hopefully you guys don't mind me doing this like in a faster way of playing essentially. Because the way I see it, like yes, it's faster to do it this way, but at the same time, you guys are also getting content much faster. Okay, you are going to be joining that unit to assist in repairs. Oh, something's cooking off. Ah, it says one's cooking off. I had a feeling this one was going to cook off at some point. This one doesn't look too bad. Why aren't you fixing it? You've got repair kits. Repair it. Okay, that Panzer's getting hit by this 75. Oh god, my company HQ is under attack. Get them out of there. Oh god, my medic squad's been basically decimated. Okay, you two fall back. And I can join them up with the platoon commander. Just like so. I don't know why the platoon sergeant decided to take control of that, but okay. As long as you do your job, I don't really care who takes command. Okay, we're sweeping through nicely. So, yeah, we're actually sweeping through pretty nicely. Let's push up on the left. Brilliant, brilliant, okay. So we can safely say that this lower right half of the northern section has been successfully captured. Basically. Now we just have to push into the northern section and clear out all of that urban environment. The clearing out an urban environment in this game can be very, very risky because one wrong move and all of your guys could just get picked off extremely easily. I've had it happen. Okay, so I'm going to leave the support guys behind so that they basically cover this bridge. Good, good, good. You push up here. And I'll attempt to secure this left side fully. To fully secure it, however, we'll need to get rid of him. And the Germans that are on it. Yes, I hope you guys are enjoying this. If you are, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe on the video. I'm going to have to basically say that through all of my videos from now on because people rarely do it. Unless constantly reminded. So if you are enjoying the video, don't forget to like, comment and possibly share it with someone else. If you know any friends of that who are watching A Cautious Player. Okay, things currently are not going too well for the Germans. They are holding us for now. Seems like we've got more tanks on the way. They do indeed. But my 75 probably has a thing to say about that. He definitely does. Okay, so these two are just continuously battling. 75 there is damaged. And okay, well... I take that back, he's not slightly damaged anymore. Okay, so roll up these two. And then we're just going to move up the infantry once again. Again, keeping important units back. These guys are being shot at by that tank, so we will shift them. No, do not go that way, you idiots. The other reason as to why I'm doing this type of Gates of Hell content where, you know, I'm actually basically playing the battle, is mostly just because the AI for the game is not that good, and they do make quote-unquote questionable plays. But I can tell you that between doing this type of video and my regular type of video, doing it this way, I have already significantly lowered the amount of casualties my men usually take. So, do with that what you will. Just thought I'd capture a little bit of cinematic action of the tanks working. I was about to say, and of course, right as I moved the camera into position to capture their cinematic goodness, they stopped shooting. Oh, there's a German on the right side in the window playing peekaboo. A German in the back just got a very sore head by getting a shell bounced off it. I think the Sherman tank bottom right of the screen currently keeps aggroing towards the Panzer that's in the top left. Well, it's not on screen, it's off screen, but there's a Panzer over in the top left. The same one that took out that caused the 75 to explode. Okay, so this tank appears to be a fucking tank ace or something, because he has, as it stands, knocked out 3 Sherman tanks all on his own. That's 4 he is knocked out on. That fucking Panzer is a goddamn ace. By the way, there isn't a Panzer ace in that Panzer. It is a regular Panzer crew, and they have taken out 4 Sherman 75s. I mean, I know the Germans were the bad guys, but give that fucking Panzer guy, that Panzer gunner, a freaking is it an Iron Cross? Is that what it's called? I don't remember what the Germans have for medals. I don't remember their medals that well. I believe it's an Iron Cross. I'm not sure. So while I have significantly lowered the amount of casualties we usually take, yeah, that over there was just a mess of casualties. We've got Germans here by this bridge we need to eliminate, or are being eliminated. I should be able to bring up these 2. Hopefully Mr. fucking Panzer Ace over in the corner there can't see them. Never mind, he can. Back up now, gents. Backing up would be a good idea. Which one of you just took a hit? Oh, this was just bounced. One of these 2 took a hit, but the damage thing in the lower left for them doesn't display which one took a hit, so I'm going to take a guess and say that the shot bounced. You focus that tank. Okay, can you hit that one? Okay, he apparently can't see either of them. Well, he's at least orientated his front armour towards them, so if either of the 2 do shoot at him, he should just hit his frontal armour. Okay. That was a bad move by me. That was not a good play. Damn it. That was a terrible play by me. Okay, you boys move up. Let's get grenades into this position. Why did you go to the position? I said grenade it. You idiot. Okay, we are doing good. Still recording. A 30-minute recording and it's been like an hour or something. That's actually really good. Usually for the cinematics I do, it takes like... I sit here for like an hour. And I only get about 20 minutes worth of footage or something. Or 5 minutes worth of footage. So that's good. They're doing it this way. I'm getting more footage and I should be able to get more videos up for you guys. Okay, if I move yous back to here and do this. Uh-oh. Run away. Okay. Trading grenade wise. Good. The close ones are wiped out. Now I'm going to send this squad up to here. I'm going to send this tank over here and this over here. You are going to focus trying to knock out that Panzer. Okay. Where am I? There they are. Yes, if you roll to here, you should be able to use that dead Panzer as a shield. Okay, you're not going to get your gun round quickly enough. I'm pretty much just going to have to play peekaboo with this thing. So like roll it forward, fire, and then roll it back. Or that's not how things are going to go. Oh. For whatever reason, the crew just decided to get out of it. I don't believe this one was knocked out, but for whatever reason, the crew just decided, nope, it is time to get out. That's being repaired. Excellent. You roll through there, try not to break any walls. Right, this person's already faced enough damage. Okay, the tank up the top left is destroyed too. I'm going to push out and try and secure that farm top left. You gentlemen can all push up. Okay. Where's the command element for the left side? Ah, they must have been eliminated. They must have gotten eliminated. Oh well. Not the best, but that's what happens in a war. It isn't really a good place to send these guys. Just try moving them to here and see if I can get a grenade off. That worked. Oh, we apparently got 2 grenades off. I mean, yes, I guess throwing 2 grenades does work. Okay, so we're mostly just sweeping up the German spiders. Alright, well, that just exploded. So I've ordered the squad to basically move in and clear the farm. They're going to clear those 2 idiots behind the wall in a minute. At least they should. There we go. So that is pretty much this farm being fully secured. And then now what I'm doing is I've pretty much told this squad to, or the squad that's moving, to get to this point first. They should hopefully eliminate this German that's hiding behind the truck. They maybe won't do it right away, but they should do it when he actually shoots them. Or not, the dude's just going to lie still and avoid them. Oh, they're going to see him though. So this guy's the last one, and then the town should be secured. Okay, I've got the guys coming back. I need the squad to finish off this one hiding behind the truck. Thank you. I'm surprised it took you so many bullets to actually hit him. Considering, you know, he was not in cover and he was just lying on the flipping middle of the banister, or the middle of the waterway, but okay. We at least dealt with him. So, my forces have basically taken over the northern half of the map. So in the next video, which will be part 2 of the Isigny ruins, we will be hitting the southern end of the map, which is going to have a lot more Germans in it than what this side had. Excuse me. And yes, we are basically going to take them out. Now, I've not got any way to do it in the video, but at the end of this video I will put up exactly how many casualties were on either side. Infantry casualties will not count, or tank men will not count as infantry casualties, and will count, excuse me, pretty much as vehicle casualties. So what that would be suggesting is, say for example the Germans lost 2 panzers, it would just say 2 panzers lost, basically, or 2 tanks lost. I would not count each individual tank man as a loss, basically. I would just count them as the one entity. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope this was good for you to basically watch. For any new players, I hope you guys maybe learned something. One thing I've noticed that a lot of content creators do when they're making videos in this game is that they attack positions without using the suppression command, which is a really handy command to use. To use it, you just essentially select a squad, you click the attack options, and you click suppressing fire. They will shoot at a location for 60 seconds, and that will pin down an enemy squad enough for you to be able to move in another squad to take them out. Or, for example, if you're trying to cross your squad across a street, you could have one squad firing down the street, pinning down any Germans, and have the other squad move across without taking any casualties. Doing that, like I said, limits your casualties. Now in this game, in the base game, you can obviously spawn in reinforcements, just like you can in the editor by basically copy and pasting them. But a player like me tries not to call in or spawn in too many reinforcements, which is why I indeed move or use the suppression a lot when I'm attacking positions. Now it does work for vehicles. Say you have a half track, for example, you can use the suppression command to get its machine gun to suppress an enemy position. The suppression command will not make the enemy lie down, but it will make them duck down behind cover, and they will not stick their head up while you are suppressing the position. The more guns you have firing in the direction of the position, the less chance there is of the German sticking his head up. Now, that does help when you're making assaults, because like I said, you can pin down anything that is a severe threat to the units making the assault, and then begin the assault. For example, you can pin down a machine gun, if it's not a tripod one. A tripod machine gun, that will still just continue to shoot regardless of suppressing fire. Although your suppressing fire does have a chance of just hitting the guy on the machine gun and taking him out. If it's a infantry carried machine gun, similar to the bar gunner, you will pin down that machine gun and he will duck behind cover and will refuse to put his head up until the unit that is shooting at him either stops shooting at him or one of your other units shoots him in the side. So, there you go. There's a little thing if you're new to the game that might help you lessen your casualties when you're making assaults. The other thing I would suggest is, if you're going to use smoke, make sure no other unit can see your unit using smoke. If another unit spots your unit after they have thrown the smoke grenade, the smoke will not work and your unit will get shot through it. It's a bit stupid, but that's how the game works. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you liked. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Don't forget to share the video with any of your friends who perhaps like watching gamers like me, who like to preserve their troops rather than throw them away. But yeah, until next time, stay safe and much love.